It is day 17, guys. Time is flying. We are just inviting some people in here. This is a little midnight stream, a little Twilight Zone action. Uh, Joachim kept the account running. Sylvan did the entire day. And now it's midnight, and I get to stream a little bit and play a little bit and figure out where we're going. Yeah, Super Santa, welcome to the show. it's uh it's just you and me right now, buddy. It's late. It's just an update. It's just a little walkthrough of what's going on, and we're still stuck here on 18. We are, however, we've been climbing a lot. So 150k behind number one, but we have just been simming a lot. So, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Right now, however, I am elaborating on where to go from here. But let's try and take a look at the towns. Like even Spawn got 16 town hall up. Infrastructure is looking pretty nice. Cab is, of course, as it is. The entire hammer is completed. Palace level 20 coming up. Just getting ready for partying with the rest of the boys. The server has gone wild. Hammers flying left and right, so we should kind of get started on being a part of that. Also, just simming up the CP buildings, just getting that infrastructure done. We can take this down and build a TS later on, but hammer is just hammer. It's meant for storage right now, and of course the unit production. We got a dev town up. It's looking pretty. Uh, Again, everywhere, level 16 town halls. Push that up everywhere. We have the entire infrastructure done. O3 has capacity, has unit production and upgrades. O4 new dev town also we just settled. Kind of primarily want that for granary capacity and some market. So I'm gonna push that up now. Uh, Gonna get that going. But otherwise, like, let's take a look at these beauties because all our supporters is just built up. Uh, let's take this like a main example. I think it's just building a little bit more on a granary. But again, having those two warehouses, got 7 granaries, I think it is. One, two, three, four, five, six, and then moving up on that seventh one. Trade office is done to 10. Stone walls, rally points 15. We got the academy 20. We got the hospital 20. We got the embassy 20. So we got all the CP buildings pushed. We got a whole alliance push. So as you can see here, earlier today, just so we could sim. No, it's for our own production. We lost a hammer earlier. Gotta rebuild that, right, guys? Chip in a little bit. It's good to see some reports finally. Uh, we will take a look at some of the big stuff that's been hitting. But but I'll get to that. But otherwise, we have that infrastructure being done everywhere. So pretty sweet having that constant CP. I actually did those some calculations yesterday, and they kind of evened up. I think we raised. Now we're up to like 4,500 extra CP since I was on yesterday. Um, so really nice CP increase. And again, town halls are running now with 16s. So really getting some parties out there. So when O4 is up, we're taking that rank 1 spot. We got, yeah, gonna get that to 1. Got the resource rank 1. Yeah, these ain't changing. Defensive rank 29 now, and culture points so far we're rank 1 now. full on production there. 3 game worldwide though, so we're still catching up to the other guys, but gonna push ahead hopefully. But it's some big boys out there. So I actually like it this round. Like Huna is keeping up alliance wise. Uh, Still biggest dogs. We got a little bit more pop compared to players. But otherwise, it's gonna be a good fight. So so I kind of need to figure out today, this evening. Again, server's going wild. We just chilling. We were supposed to start 19s now. I'm not happy about it. Queues are pretty bad. Um, and infrastructure, I would really like this to get up because we need to move out a lot of resources from the cab at a low granary capacity. So I need to figure that out. But for right now, you and me guys, we're just gonna be chilling. Uh, how about treasury? No, I wouldn't say it's worth for the CP. I know people have been building them and stuff, and they're great CP, but they are really expensive. So even the hospitals now we built today was ridiculously expensive. So try and stay away from dumping too many resources into to stuff like that. We're just doing it now because we can, I guess. We're still out here in the outback chilling, even though stuff is starting to happen. But we're getting a few units out there. I feel comfortable with this for now. Um, but otherwise, when that 19 is done, it's just troop towns, so gonna be good. Um, and I see some more people join the stream. That's nice. Uh, yeah, nothing but slaves. Yeah, Holmes. Slaves are good. Slaves are meant for dying. It's alright. Can't hate on that. But let's see. I kind of want to just reset all parties, so that's running while we're doing our fields. I want at least our hammer to run while we're doing our fields. I want O4 up. I I'm just gonna say that now Kirill doesn't work again, so anything I do is invalid. But I would say I will try and prioritize that. Maybe get Summer to build it overnight, and then I'll wake up early and do all the trade routes and prepare everything for the day, and then start working on those 19s. It's roughly gonna take us 33 hours. Hey, Sick, welcome to the chat. So, so yeah, I should be working on that. So just give me a second, guys. I'll try and just build some more capacity here. Cab is just off trade routes. I just deleted everything now. So let's just prioritize this cab area when we're gonna push out these all this crop. It has to be within this grid. I haven't really calculated much on it, but the rest of all the supporters will just bang up crop on their own. But all these will get fed from the capital, so I really want that little sweet spot there built up. We have and will have, I think it's 700 and let's just take a look at it, guys. Production 15C, level 19 fields, waterworks up, all the bonus buildings are there, 150%. And then let's get the right speed in there. Yeah, so around 712. And I calculated this earlier, kinda. This one will have 600. Yeah, 600k. Let's say 400, 400, 400, 320. It's 250, 250, 250, 250. So 2.2, 2.8, right? So 2.8 mil. 2.8 divided by 3.7, right? Is that? Does that give us 4 hours? Yeah. Okay, so that would give us 4 hours of offline time. Return that into crop or into resources, and then have trade routes back into the capital. But so that's totally viable. I like them odds. But need this done. Yeah, thanks, Holmes. We did the math instead. Gotta get people to use Kirill. Find out their own stuff as they progress along the way. And what levels do you have on Waterworks? Spawn is just its own entity, right? So I've been a little cheeky getting that to 14, while the others haven't noticed. Then, of course, some towns we don't have waterworks in, like all the defensive and off towns. Cab, of course, is 20, but all supporters are currently just at 10. It's not really worth pushing them, even with double oasis that we have. We want to have 19s done first, and then we can move into 15s on the waterworks, even 20. Um, but it's a bit of a resource dump to get that production. And good evening, Jules, or good day for you. Nice to have you here. So, need some Simon. What kind of other buildings do we need here? We need hospital. We need warehouses and a tournament square. So let's let's dump that stuff down. Want stuff to look pretty. We just need stuff into O4. There's no real middle ground. Could use it for parties, different places, but yeah. Okay, let's save it up for now. We have resources to spend here. That's fine. Get that resource over there. Otherwise, I hope you're doing good, guys. We actually, yeah, like now those resources are running. We can chill again. Let's just build some fields. And then let's look at some reports, because stuff is going on out there, and let's highlight. I prepared a little cavalcade of reports. It's nothing fancy, but we got a little beast from earlier, Brum from our alliance, random in Hunaquad, I think. I haven't really looked at him. We could do that briefly. Like, what kind of a guy is he? Top raider. Just main hammer stuff, I think. Brum brum. Brum brum. He's gonna get you. So he just smashed that into a Huna player. So yeah, their alliance is just plus plus based. Gonna give Huna some fighting. But yeah, crashed into this capital, I believe it was. Did some damage, right? So I'm not sure if there was more waves. This is an odd number to send in katas, I would say. So, but I would presume like 4 waves doing some damage. Um, so that happened this morning, afternoonish or something. Uh, and then we got some evening action um, from my alliance thing. Um, a little mission gone wrong, somewhat. It was a good fight. I think they were trying to achieve the hammer here, and they just had a ton of cavalry that managed to get there in time. Took a big fight there. Also cost a fair amount of resources from the defenders' sides. So they've been building hospitals, and we did an alliance push to rebuild the lost hammer. Uh, yeah, again, it's like running it up with small trainer. So it's a little hack and slash one. So and then there was a cleanup behind it, killed the rest of the horses. So so yeah, was supposed to be chiefed, didn't happen. But what happened was that this was returning. So the importance of perm def guys. So the Tamer they were trying to chief, send all its horses, and bashed into the hammer here. Luckily they had around 10k perm def, mainly ash wardens though, but a little phalanx spears. So it was decently defended, but again, cost some more of the hammer and some hospitals queues everywhere for everybody. So a big fest of stuff dying, like some decently sized hammers being thrown around. So good stuff. But I think that's the amount of reports from today. Otherwise, we be chilling, doing nothing, still simming that stuff. And again, right now, I'm just kind of letting resources bank up. Gonna just NPC into parties in a bit. This will reset in 8 hours. Probably not gonna happen. Summer can take care of that. 4 hours. So maybe I'll just ask Summer to NPC, fix parties, leave the resources, and then I can use it to rework the cap in the morning. And then otherwise, I push this up now. Um, yeah, it's pretty chill and mellow. But again, we could do 19s without this town. Uh, but it could be nice to really get up and control. Means I could also remove some of the other towns if we just went down to 3 hours. But but I'm not usually the player that does 19s. I just do the 18s, and then I'm fairly satisfied. So let's complete that. What is up with those white boxes? Uh, yeah. Just manually NPCing right now, right? Waiting for some resources to return. Waiting for trades. And we just got them trade routes up. I mean, farm list. We can click. It's a decent amount, right? Couple hundred farms. Maybe 300 all in all. So just covering some ground with that defense, and then yeah, Sylvan was really working on the CP buildings earlier. Took a lot of grind, but I think it's worth it just to get really going. Hope we can catch up soon. But yeah, as long as I'm not burning that much gold, we won't really catch them. Hello, Sensei. Sensation. My man. And yeah, guys, yesterday was a good day. We managed to get to 100 followers. I like it. It's good progression. So it's about getting some content out there. And we found out there's a lot of different people coming in and checking out the stream. I like it. Even when I was AFK, there was like 330 views on day 16. Just casually people checking in. It's nice. So just saying, I appreciate it. It's good. I should burn some gold. I just want to get to them 19s. Hey, Elam is said. Yeah, yeah. You die and then you come back stronger. I've also been killed before. But then you grow and you learn and you still have some fun. I'm so happy nobody has killed us yet. Could do. I don't care that much about that palace 20. I'm thinking we just gonna move a little bit of resources for an NPC into the capital. And then we can boost 04 some more. But LM, the stream is kind of about, getting people back in the game. So hope you get motivated. Hope you learn some stuff and feel like playing. The early game has been changed a lot, raiding Oasis with the hero and having some fun there. So it's a little bit more interactive. They shortened down all the servers, right? And progressed the gameplay a little bit. So some more stuff is going down. Sensation with his first active world and still on 5 villages. Well, being on 5 villages as a first world player, I think it's fine. Let's say it's rank 1000. 5 villages. 4 to 5 here. Again, if you have a capital built up and stuff, you can, and your villages developed, It's still decent production. You could run a hammer if that is all you're aiming at. So you can get stuff going, or you can keep simming, get some more production. This is again enough just to keep things barely running and not develop your account at all. Sorry for this guy. I'm not hanging him out to dry. It's just could use a few more oases, full production on these towns, and then you maybe have around 100k, and then with some raiding, you can build some stuff. But can't really develop your account further. You kind of want 5 more towns or something, plus a cap to 15, 16, and then you can still grow while boosting a hammer, bashing it into stuff, rebuilding with the hospital. You know, you kind of need some potency to sustain yourself. You're playing Def? Okay. Yeah, well, I'm just. I have no idea what your game plan is, but yeah, that's even more chill, you know. Get some defense out there, run it around, try and catch some fights. We'll get to that in someday. um, hmm. Just gonna do it like that. But yeah, Def playing is nice. It's chill. I don't know what else. I don't think I've seen this guy's report, or maybe it's from days ago. This one, I have no idea what is. We saw that one. That we don't. I don't know. Yeah, some of these guys are just grinding some local defense and other stuff. Uh, own teammates, own teammates doing stuff to me. Unbelievable, Karl. Sim some stuff, and not even removing it. It's kind of bad manner, don't you think? Mm, yeah, again, just waiting for party resets. And otherwise we can dump it in. 204. Why, man? Why? Why you keep doing this? 517. Did he just keep resetting it? Or is he just that weird? Hey, Dean. Welcome, man. Welcome back. Sorry, yeah, just sneaking in a little midnight session. It's going okay. Account is not progressing as well as hoped. Uh, um, yeah, we just suck. No, it's going great. But long day at work, a little evening getting some food and watching a movie, and Duels had the account, and then I can just try and figure out what we do, but we kind of need to get this 04 up. Do you keep resetting, man? 517? Like, did you really just let it run? Like, well, some people. Um, yeah. So I have to boost up 04. Um, I really just don't like using gold. Mm, parties. Hmm. Nah, Cloud, you can send us 100k resources and I'll say it's fine. But someone has to look at that shit all night for no reason. Like, I think it's some stupid shit. But, need to. Should just finish production. And Joachim placed, what was it there? Felt like going on an adventure, so can't bash into that. Uh, oh, wait. Like, if anybody wants to, you know, sneak in a little chiefing on them tonight, uh, it's understandable. I haven't been sending stuff manually for ages. Oh yeah, guys, I got banned one time by Travian. One time. One time only. And they released me after 2 hours of me bitching a lot. So I should had to explain some MHU guy how to send massive amount of waves in Firefox in offline mode. So I just spammed him completely. Like I did ops with 100 waves just to not get caught by the enemy. Just solo missions. So I did a lot of 100 waves on different people, and it got people very upset. Yeah. And again, it's nice to have a nice recall button, for example. I don't want to send this. I should recall. So again, just set up and edit like a linked list here where you do the specific setup here, for example, activating these two outgoing units, and then you get the whole timing on it. And then move that around. There's also the incoming setup, just to, if you're in a town fully raiding, then it's good to control it a little better. Just to get a quick overview of what comes in and out. I just still have this from the beginning, a little quick list to the cap area. I think, like, don't get me wrong, but I think it worked like this, that all of these were always activated whenever you clicked on the alliance incoming attack, but I think it saves it now. Otherwise, I built a setup once where only these were active, and I think that just kind of stayed with me. Otherwise, I'm a bit silly, maybe. And got that. Could just sim some more here. Just these crop fields. Yeah, we NPC'd not long ago. And yeah, shouldn't overdo it. Let's get that production up. Ah, shit! I totally lost track of the chat here. But let me just do some work here. So the plan is gonna be tonight, just let Summer have some chill time, or whatever she considers chill time when I just throw stuff in her face. But get some unit, at least a hammer we could keep running. Fix all the parties, and yeah, just keep queues pumping until I get on, and then I could start asking her to tear some stuff down in the capital, build some warehouses. Like, we can even it without affecting our granary capacity. We could easily remove the trade office and the town hall. Like, I'm not even using all merchants right now. But otherwise, we have to get to those 12 warehouses. So let's just see. We need to move some resources here. 60, 60, 44. I can sim. Oh, Dean, why here at home? Yeah, I'm lazy, man. And yes, retaliation is the only answer. How is off going? Are you start merging soon? This is not a regional server, so there's no merging. How big an army do you need for artifacts? Well, that's a great question. Um, oh, Jesus Christ. And I can probably not remember the correct answer, but it goes something like this artifact Natar. The, the Natar army in artifact towns depends on the top 100 hammers on the server. So it calculates the percentage of the spawn rate needed for those Natar towns based on how big those hammers are. So if there, let's say there's massive tech hammers out there with plus 100k clubs at artifact release, and there's 100 of them, you will see a lot. But let's say there's 25 of those on the server, and then the rest is just everything in between. Uh, that would probably spawn what you see of. I don't have a report on me right now, but then you're probably around those for a large artifact, like 10, 15k of those first units from the Natars. So you can expect a real ton. Like when the first Corona wave hit and everybody was inside and playing again, we saw some really big Natars that round. So that was some great fun. But usually you can land down between where there's like 5 to 10 of them. Maybe some people are sending me. Yeah, thank you, Sita. You. I love my community. Oh my god. Unfortunately, it's Firefox I need to view these calculations. Hang on. But yeah, the community is great. That's a unique. Okay, let's just take a large in comparison. So yeah, so this is fairly big. This is fairly big. You can find them down around 10k, stuff like that. So it kind of depends on how you can analyze the map and see how many big players. We're probably gonna land around something like this on this server. I think it seems very plausible. Um, so yeah, these seems about right. So I'll just show them here for you, all of them. And this is a small, large, unique. So we'll see what it ends up with, but again, it depends on the server. Um, and of course, the whole spawn rate and spawn cycle of artifacts is a whole other demon to try and calculate. BPs are easy; they always spawn the same place, but artifacts can be tough to handle, and that's also why you see bigger alliances place satellite towns all over the map with katas in them to try and claim some artifacts. Because what's most important for you is speed, to be able to get to them with catapults. So people try and work together and pick up as much as you can. talk about the circles. Arty circles. So I don't know what you're referring to completely, but Travian artifacts spawn location. So let's see if we can find a random image, right? So this is kind of what it objectively works like for these spawn cycles. It's uh, can we? No. Okay, this is a decently sized picture. Hang on, let me just check I'm not overflowing stuff. Um, let's see. Again, I can try and tell you guys about the basics, but I can't help you calculate anything. But but the variable is, or there's different variables to it. You have the spawn cycle that's dependent on each server. Either it's clockwise or counterclockwise in the spawning sequence of new players entering the game, and that is also an output towards which route the artifacts will spawn in, or in which cycle. And then it has different aspects to the growth rate of this spiral, which is the top 100 players and their positioning on the map. So pop wise, and then to the center of their locations where they have settled. So if you see a lot of big accounts going out, then you can expect a big spawn cycle or circle. Um, and again, then the rotation pattern, and then you have these spirals going out. And then again, you can try and calculate, so okay, it's pretty much this cycle, and then you have different artifacts that are prone to spawn at different distances, like diets are going out. I used to have better maps for this. Hang on, let me see if I can find something. Or maybe I've just lost everything. Is it this one? No, that's terrible. I think I might have another one. Right, so I actually used to use this one. Um, let's see, can I zoom out a little bit? But then you can kind of see what kind of artifacts it is. Like Slide Diets has that little square to it, so it's probably these locations, right? So roughly this distance, this is a 400 map, 400, 400. Um, and again, the diets further in at these distances, and then you can pretty much twist and turn it and rotate it in what kind of spawn cycle pattern you would expect, and then you can try and drop kata towns at different locations, trying to get as much coverage. You have people in different areas already, and then you try and fill in the gaps for where stuff might be. So that's a good way to get some coverage. But again, you need to work together as a team to to do cleanings, do kata hits, and then the pickup after. You want those three coordinated running patterns. Um, and then yeah, so again, go what you're after. I need to go back to boosting up some stuff. So is the strat just wait till they go active, check the treasure, and just send it? Lol. Yes, in principle, if you got a unique spawn hammer, or if there's no, like, if it's super close to you, then you can go for it. But in most cases, you would actually do different things, right? If you have a kata spot somewhere, you have a hammer that you send, or only horses, like EI hammers and step hammers are great for artifact release. So you have super fast units to go somewhere, hit the artifact, have a kata follow up, and then somebody sends a hero for the pickup. And again, you can do that on all kinds of artifacts. So what you kind of want to find out who has the closest kata travel time, and then you kind of time hammers in front, heroes in the back, um, and you send horse hammers also without heroes and whatnot, just to be able to hit as fast as possible. But again, you want that Natar horn with your hero and hero with the army. But sometimes you gotta sacrifice some stuff. We were 7 accounts one time picking up 13 artifacts within 5 hours. So if you coordinate stuff and you have a lot of TSs at level 20 and so forth, you can do wonders. Um, but there's, yeah, a lot of aspects to it. Personally, I like doing different things. Again, always have a Caravilla 2 for the Alliance. When artifacts spawn, I like spamming just the necessary amount of catapults, which is like, what is it, 60 or something. I think it's 56 or something, but yeah, 60 catapults on all artifacts. They all have, no matter what type it is, a TAC at level 10. So you could just, in principle, spam that on all available artifacts in your region, and then if somebody doesn't pick it up, let's say large artifacts and other kinds of stuff that you might be interested in, your catas might get there in time if other people fuck up. That happens a lot. And you can, yeah, so try and get some coverage, and then again work with your team to try and secure stuff. YOLOing, seeing, oh, there's a small trainer 5 hours away. I'm totally gonna be the first one there. No, no, you're not. You're not gonna be that. Don't waste your hammer on it. You could be lucky on greats, um, but small artifacts are something people really want. So, and if you haven't prepared for it, you're probably not gonna get it. Um, let's see, what was the capacity? Mm, okay, so wait for that. Isn't it safe to throw katas to nearby Adi as soon as they spawn and the others two coordinate? Well, the best thing you can do is have tactical teams set up already. So, okay, we know this location is going to be prime. We have a tag team of these three people, and then other stuff you can set up. But in reality, you can wait a few minutes, like in most cases. So, talk together, post these specific timings, and let your alliance coordinator for artifacts know, and just wait for permission to send. Like, it can be done and executed fairly simply. Um, but the more people, the more messy it'll be. But if you keep your head cool, it's gonna be fine. Oh, it's getting late, my dudes. It's getting late. Oh my god, Summer has been out gathering food. moly. Like, look at that stuff. That is grapes for days. Holy moly. Oh, sorry. Um, but yeah, Summer just letting me know she is on, but I'm telling her I have a plan right now, and I think we should just try and get some stuff done. And apparently she's also on the stream. you know, gotta stalk me, see what's going on. I wish the other guys were streaming too, so I could see what's going on. Because when I'm sitting in the background, like I have no idea what the progress is with our supporters, and I don't want to interrupt nobody. And so having that direct vision could be nice. Let's see. And Summer, I'm so sorry for our teammates and their behavior. Um, it's unacceptable. I have no words, but I think apparently, yeah, we'll have some crop coming in extra for you tonight. Of course, sending it to the town without trade routes with the highest production, but we'll make it work. Uh, so um, also just to summarize, summer like the plan is then I don't have to write anything down. Um, we can't really start 19s right now. I don't want to. I'm finishing the production here. I'm gonna run these granaries up, market, and just make it and warehouses, maybe two, at least two. Um, and then we have to redo parties. Just extend them as far as we can, as humanly possible, and and then cue the hammer. Maybe some defense. Um, but that depends on how much resources we get. And then I will get on sometime in the morning. Um, and then we will figure that out together. And then I will set up trade routes then. And then we push for 19s. What you can also do to help me out is remove town hall, like just queue another party. No, you can't do that. So actually on the timer already here. Um, but it's fine. Um, so we can remove town hall and trade office. And then when I get on, I can remove the rest, and it's just then you can build two warehouses in preparation. It's not that hard moving out all the cap resources right now. I'm barely using any of the available tradesmen. Alliance bonus is helping. So let's just lay the grid. For 40. Let's just fill. God damn it. It's because it's, of course. Um, let's just fill it up decently. And again, we can just leave this for now. Just to reset, and then we can move all the resources to the hammer. Get some queues up from all the supporters, and otherwise work on 04. Is Hero slacking again? I think he is, yeah. Unacceptable. Yeah, don't, or do we? No. That will hurt. We're not gonna send the horses along. Yeah, he's dead for sure. Is there anything else we could target? No. Yeah, let's just go for that. We can sim some more stuff here. Forgot about that. Eh, no real reason to do anything. Yeah. Imagining you find a little stray puppy on the road and you think this is the cutest little thing ever, and you meet it once in a while, give it some food, and then one day you see it jumping around being like, I would like to play Travian with somebody. Somebody wants to play with me? And you're like, hey Mustafa, I got this guy. He's not the brightest. He's a bit cute. He doesn't really use gold, but he would like to be a part of something. And should we take him in? It's at your own risk. And then you're like, you find out that Mustafa's like, yeah, let's get him in there. And then 17 days later, you realize this is happening, and you're like, why? Why did I invite this guy? Why? Why? But it is what it is. And apparently I'm getting some resources for it. So it's all good. But I just started my holiday today, and it's gonna be a long few days before those 19s are done. Oh, overflowing. Almost. let's let's just reset up these trades. That's what the people want, I guess. And let's just click that raid list and build something. It is still building. We're not doing upgrades. I can just queue some horses. What's our negative? 5k. It's nothing. in. Also got some dumping in an hour. uh, Carl, you're just a precedent for future people annoying me. Imagine when Joachim gets annoyed, he's gonna spam the entire map with fakes. We'll go dark for a couple of days and just spam everybody. Hmm. Can't really pick these. Waiting for some hits, right? Hmm. Yeah, I think when that's done, both will be done in just a slight walk's time. I think that'll be a good little countdown clock. I don't need a screen saying I'll be right back in 5 minutes. That's the automatic countdown of me simming towns. It's like gotta be back for it. Gotta save that gold. But did I miss any reports out there today, guys? If anybody has something I should show, please share it with me. Oh, I think I'm getting some reports, guys. I wonder what that might be. So let's just put on another granary. Cap's not overflowing, right? No. Let's see. Yeah, let's just directly open it. No, I already showed that one. It was a part of the collection, but yeah, thanks for rubbing it in on them again. But but yeah, it cost their hammer, all the cavalry there. I think it belongs to a combo thing. Or maybe not. I don't know. That was the one they went for, right? Yeah. let's get a better look at them statistics. All right. It feels like was it last Friday when I was just trying to put the entire chat to sleep? Just get everybody in a very mellow mood. No, Pete, it's not intentionally in defense. It was a follow home. So so they hit another target trying to chief it, and then they send it back at them, timing it when they returned. So they were 7 fields away from him. So so it's good. It's good to see counterplays. You should always try and exploit it. Yeah, yeah. Well, when you counter like that, you always hope that there's no defense in the town. In this case, there were 10k. So, and then with the wall up, uh, so so Hun wall value, you could say. So resource wise, it was a trade, but so it hurts everybody. But yeah, it's good stuff. I like it. Actually, wondering if like if you want to do a counter like that, uh, it was Messy Milkbone being hit, right? So let's see. Yeah, they also have the map on the hero, right? So the hero, the hammer return, you need to calculate the travel time with the map on. So you gotta put in the work to to calculate the travel times. Let's see. Just waiting for that so we can ooh, ooh, start golding again. And the sooner I get to bed, the sooner I can be up to save summer. Um, it's just me being stubborn about doing my part. Yo, what's up, Ovieka? Welcome, man. Well, glad to have you here. I'm sneaking in on a little midnight stream session just to show where we're at. And we got some simming done. Should we do it, guys? Should we do it? Should we take rank 1? Yes. Yes, we are. But yeah, okay. Let's fucking do it. In 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. Like we don't want to rush it, right? Like we gotta savor the moment. Yeah, yeah. Sim in them granaries. It's making the difference. So we have been simming intensely. So paying off now, but really have increased that CP production. Again, so far still behind, but now all the supporters got these, or all the towns have level 16 town hall. So really, those parties gonna keep pushing us more and more ahead. So it's gonna get good. And we got 1 minute. And yeah, granary is a great CP. Like usually we don't even do CP buildings. Like that's just us trying to be extravagant this time because the more capacity, the more you can be offline, and granaries are great CP generators in general. So we like having that mainly in the towns. Like usually we end up around oof, 560 in capacity usually. Um, Sometimes 640k, I think, mainly, but that kind of depends on how much stuff you tear down and what kind of stuff you leave. I think also mainly we have 3 warehouses in each, simply because if you're a nice off account, you want to be able to bank up as much resources as you can for the trainer rotations. Like, don't be that guy who's like, yeah, I'll take the trainer, and then you have when you take the trainer, you have spend all your resources and you don't have anything on account, and then you sit and boost it a little bit for some hours, and then you pass it on, and yay, I have 20 hours of clubs and 15 hours of TK production. No, no, what you want is a lot of capacity, so you can have 20 to 70 million banged up on your account when you take the trainer. Push all that in, and then if you can get some mates to push you, if you're a little team of 4, 5, 10 people in a trainer rotation, and then you just boost each other every time it's active, plus what you bank up, then you can really get some nice queues of 100 to 200 hours, right? And then you can pass on the trainer. That's what you want. But right now, what we want is to complete these fields and take rank 1 population. The good stuff. And I'm saying, yeah, now we want to pop it, and then I'm building crop fields that gives like 0 pop. So let's sneak in here. And boom. Alright, my job is done, guys. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Peace out. uh, no, kidding. But now we're in it to win it. Um, so we made it. We made it to rank 1. Oh, let's not overdo it here. 40, 60, 20. It can hold something like that easily enough. Um, yeah, we just want to prioritize this. Should we build that little last granary while we're waiting for stuff? And Hero is still outrunning in 21, right? Yeah, on its way back. Can you explain the TRs, the trade routes? What is there to explain about them? Currently, I deleted all of them. So, is it the trade routes for the 19th when we're going for that? Hmm. But I don't know, Torkat. Then I know then. Well, there's not much to say in regards to those trade routes, except from my duels have been bitching about them being like, we have this 31 that is super far out, and it's not bitching because it's totally valid and true, and I said it from the first day, and then we said and debated it today, and I'm like, yes, I know this fucked up our entire trade route system because it's so far, but what we want now in the morning is all these towns, which is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 towns, which have either a capacity of 320 resource granary capacity, or which can then last us with their own production, like 250k each of them can take. All the dev towns here can hold 420k or 480, but I just calculated with 400 and then 600 in the hammer. So with that trading out, we can be AFK for 4 hours, and then we can just NPC in all of them, turn it into resources, and then it's gonna feed directly into the cap again because we need to rework it and run with a very low capacity. So I have to make sure we always push out, yeah, I don't know, 100k every 10 minutes, something like that. Maybe a little bit more because it's gonna slowly increase in production to 700k. Um, so we need to push 700k out an hour. That's what, 120. That covers everything. Uh, so again, it's gonna be slightly unreliable in regards to what they can hold. So maybe I need 10 PC every 2 hours or something because I don't want to deactivate all the trade routes later on. So I need to find a system maybe, and that's 120k per 10 minutes. So if I decrease the interval to every 5 minutes and push 60k every 5 minutes, right? That's 12 times 50,000. Ugh, that's only 600k. Or am I doing math wrong? Oh no, that was 12. So I need to ship out what, 60,000 every 5 minutes. So I need to do some magic with it. Oh no, Blaze, what did you do? Dude, now it's nothing new. I've showed all that stuff. Or is this another hammer? No, no, it's the same. But welcome back, Blaze. Welcome, welcome to hell. But no, it's a baby play hammer you had. It's fine. Haha, my fakes are landing. Die, Kral. Die. But yeah, I'll hold you, Blaze. Don't worry about it, man. It'll be okay. I'll give you a little hug. At least you're not dying like Nick. He needs a little hug too sometimes. Just let him know he's in our prayers, in our minds and souls. You will both overcome your struggles. Besides, like, just be happy. Like, your hero is like fully at maxed out now. And besides, you got a boost, so that hammer should be back up in in 2 days. In 3 days, even bigger. Okay, so almost getting done here. Can we push stuff into? Yeah, we don't want that. I'll just push everything over. And then just do a little NPC here to finish the stuff. Heroes coming home. Oh my god, Nick's alive. Nick's alive. Better be COVID or you'll die, yeah. Well, I don't think COVID involves that much puking, to be honest. But I might be wrong. You haven't gone to the doctor to get it confirmed? Or did people stop testing? Yeah, okay. I see. So I'm having a lot of private convos in in Discord today. The night people likes to write and do it in secret. Uh, but again, I'm not sure how everything evenly distributes when it comes to these trade routes. I kind of explained how I imagine to do it. Uh, I'm just wondering the travel time here. So when we're doing these far out, then it's good to have these small ones running close at the same time. So I kinda every 5 and 10 minutes I want to switch between going close, going far, going close, going far, going close, going far. And then hopefully it'll be sympathical in regards to us having enough tradesmen. Yeah, Sita, but it's not too much math for stream. But again, that's why like the rotation pattern, like so every town will in principle get 2 deliveries every hour, and so we just accumulate grain in every town. That's 1 hour. That's one, and second, third, fourth, and then everything is full. I NPC into resources everywhere, and then I set up trade routes to also run every 5 or 10 minutes to the capital from all the supporters. So all that crop keeps getting pushed out in rhythms to all towns, resources back in. So just like the artifact circles, we do our circles here, out and in, out and in. So it's kind of breathing in its own little pattern. So that's what we want to try and achieve, right? Just to make it more smooth, so we don't have to sit manually and send everything out, and I'll go insane. Uh, Especially when I'm getting a massage for an hour, and then it's like, could you stop right now? I gotta send some resources here. Okay, okay, yeah, back to torturing me. Go. You know, that's I want to be able to NPC just before and then head out and not worry about it. Let's see if we can finish this. But I'll try and push in a stream in the morning or midday or something tomorrow, and then we'll take a look at how everything is running, and or if I'm managing to fuck everything up. Boom, production done. Um, then it's important we get the market up. Um, as well as these granaries. That's pretty much all we need in this town. So I'm just burning some gold. Mm, what's that here? Yeah, that's building that granary. But I think I feel like it's invested better. Not like that. That's acceptable. Oh yeah, we did a boost. Apparently that was this town. 25 minutes. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. So that will come in. We can NPC the cab in a little bit. Uh, let's click that raid list again. Ah, come on. Maybe I should just dump these resources. We're not gonna get a new town for a long time. Mm, yeah, guys, we're just gonna be extravagant. Yeah, we can do a little bit of overflow. That's fine. really want to finish that, but I also just want to be more responsible in regards to getting this granary capacity up. It's just if all of them get up, we can't really trade into to warehouse level 20 only. So kind of need a lot of different stuff done here, but if in this batch I can just get the market and the first granary done, then I'm happy. Um, but I fear we have to be building a lot of dev towns like this. When those 19s are done, and we're just gonna be pushing units. And simming some waterworks, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to Nick coming back, so we can figure out the plan. Okay. Checking that. Because I really want, like, I want more dev towns, but I also just want more production towns. I want that, I want that. What the hell is this? What the hell? What is that? What the hell? That's so weird. Like, that makes no sense at all. But again, we have to start looking into people. But I think when 19s are done, we can go into war mode and be a little bit more aggressive on the map. Oh, Fissy being famous. And hello, Fissy. And yeah, we're sneaking in a little late night session. Sylvan and Joachim had the account most of the day, and I'm just sneaking in a little time here. Summer's just waiting for me to fuck off so she can get to bed earlier later on. No, no, I couldn't start 19s. I'm sorry, Nick. I really wanna. We need some hammer queues. We need O4 up with granary capacity, and then we need to reset all parties and just be sure that everything is running while we're doing 19s. So I'll set the trade routes in the morning when I get up, and then we can build 19s through the day, Thursday, and then we can do the same Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday we can go wild. Hey Ben, welcome back. Yeah, Bovieka, you're late to the party, man. I think acceptable starting day behind is everything within 3 days. If you are any further into the server, you're kind of screwed, and 3 days late also kind of means you have to forward settle somebody and fight them. So you don't want to be late more than an hour or two at the startup. Otherwise, you're not gonna get any croppers. You're not gonna get anything. But yeah. But again, if you just want to learn the game and know how things work and try and settle fast or just build up and play around with some units, you can register any time. But if you really want some game value, um, you gotta start early on. How did we level up the hero so fast? Um, oh, this guy's so weird. He's just buying. He's a little account, and I think he's just burning tons of gold, and he's buying what are they called, scrolls on the auction and stuff like that. It's fairly cute. Um, but our hero is simmed up not by artworks. I mean scrolls and stuff like that, but simply by simming. You get a lot of XP from simming, and then we are no, we don't have a PVE attacker stat, but we've almost been top 10 all both first weeks. So it's just about hitting in animals and simming at the same time, then the hero levels up continuously without having to use that many ointments. So keep him running 24/7, hitting animals in oasis while you sim up, and then he resets life all the time. It gives you something to do early game, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, waiting for that NPC. I think this is fairly boring to look at. I hope I can show you some trade routes in the morning and stuff like that, but right now we're just doing the grind. Ooh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The bed is calling me. I can feel it. Ah, big parties, man. Big parties. We ran one small party the first day, and then I think we reset one small party, and then otherwise, honestly, it's check the videos, but we mainly just do great parties. That's all we do. Dean, will you be making a great barracks and staple? No, no. It's expensive stuff. If you really want to make a hammer that makes a difference, you should always make great barrack and great stable. Well, Fizzy, you might have a say in that if you were actually playing on the account, but you're not. So it is open for building great barracks, great stable, and get that down. But it requires extra production, and we're mainly a dev account. So if you just want to chill, have some fun, you can run with standard production, and then just be a part of the operations, follow with chiefs, or whatever you're meant to do. But we want to build some defense mainly. So now I scared Fizzy away. But it's totally viable for us to run a hammer. Like it's a no-brainer. It's a non-issue. Uh, like it's cheap compared to production. So this is full production as it is currently. Let's say 50/50. It's a hack and slash Warhammer. Um, and Kopesh. So that's 124k an hour, right, guys? So boost that with stables and great stable, and you hit roughly 404. So it really pumps up that price, but again, just our cap alone will be producing for us 700k an hour. So that's just half of it just to run the entire hammer. Um, so it's not a problem. I just want to prioritize dev. So, but you know, we'll see what happens. How many how many hours did you need to start the settlers? Also, could you settle for the first time? Like, hang on, dude, because like if you just go to my YouTube channel, whoops, uh, here and goes to the video section and just take day one. Like, there's a 7 hour movie about just the entire early game. Um, but I can't remember what time because I was sleeping and then I got back on and we sent, but I think we sent before I was home from work, right? So we're not fast. We weren't fast settling. We also semi bounced on 115C, very close to our spawn. It was kind of funky. Like there was something over here. This guy, right? Yeah. Um, so we ran for like 5 minutes and then we bounced, came back, and then we sent countryside, which was the second option. I got that one out here. Uh, my teammates. I hate my teammates. um, so getting those out there to settle that. But we weren't super fast. What we got was, yeah, I got some subs to the channel. I don't know how you, yeah, yeah. People have just been checking in. But again, you can find all videos. A lot of the playing time goes over some aspects, at least in the early game, development wise. But I think we 22 hours, 21 hours, or something. It wasn't very good. We could have been 2 hours faster at least. Uh, at least. Also with another build. Could have been greater too. Um, but I really can't remember. Again, just juggling work and everything. Wait, I reset that. Boom. So, something to play with. But yeah, Boviek, we're not the best, but we just try and make things work. I wish I knew the exact launch time. Could I just go back in our... No, I don't think we even have the chat lock for it. Send settlers. What if I search for that? Did we send the settlers? Ah, that's for something else. Doesn't matter. All I can say is we weren't fast. But we were still within top 10 people sending their settlers. So we were fairly sure to get this one out here. If that narrows it down a bit for you. Yeah, we loved this area because we really wanted to go here. Like it was just alliance leader wanting us to try and get the other one, um, because yeah, it's a good one. It's sender based and everything, but getting out here, that's our comfort zone. We can do whatever we want. So no, we want to search for both. We want to search for any. Let's just switch the cap here. Like there's so many croppers out here. Um, you can see how many of those we've taken so far. Just trying to get the good ones. Oh, welcome, welcome, Rongo, the Strongo. Well, thanks for following. I'm never getting used to these sounds. That shocked me again. But again, got some decent coverage. Don't have 10 of them yet though. But and yeah, some of them looks like they have good oasis, but they're sharing with others and stuff like that. So we just try and get a full nice coverage with two oasis everywhere. So we will have to fight a little bit with everybody, but we're getting ready for it, slow and steady. You guys hear the sound too, I guess. Uh, so yeah, I am boosting. And you're cool too, Rango. We, but again, yeah, check out the videos. Just gonna check some more stuff here in chat. And no, Sita, we had one stream session one of the days where we were actually talking about building full slave hammers on the account, slaves, chariots, and rams, and then we could just be first rammer on all the ops. But we would probably not get that much out of the account, and then people are like, yeah, but what about the crop? Well, every time we don't have the crop to feed a hammer, we could just launch stuff. So, and thanks for the shug again, Neon Cipher. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Fizzy, yeah, we do get people writing us. It's not like we're hiding it. So people spam us a little bit from time to time. Uh, we had this cute guy. He just wrote me a long message. Or it required a long message. But again, it gives an idea about how much you have to explain in this game, and also gave an overview of some nice topics to go over for new players. So hopefully, yeah, we can create some more content. Are there VODs of the videos? Like everything is just streamed here. You can watch it on replay on Twitch, and otherwise you can find everything in my YouTube channel. Um, just search for Fnuck there, and I'm just making an entire playlist of the entire development of this account. So just trying to get some content out there for people to follow and maybe learn some stuff from, and then we also fill it up with just the goodies of sitting and chilling and hanging out. Let's see. Should kind of get a party going, right? Otherwise, it's kind of all pointless. Just want to start a big party again. Somebody talked about parties earlier. Like, we just want them big ones. It's the good stuff. I'm really doing what I can, Pete. I'm really just trying to lull you to sleep and make you have a good time, and then all these other people they just come in and interfere, huh? Yeah, yeah. Well, get that name up there, Fizzy. You'll uh, you'll get my streaming rankings so far up. It's gonna be amazing. But do we still hold? Yes, we still hold rank one. We did it. We did it. It took 2 days, but we did it. It's crazy, guys. I'm still waiting for us to actually not just be number one, but have number one CP. That is the main goal. Um, so we can get that more production. Um, Cab is doing fine, not overflowing. I should just, I should let this sim. I should just chill. But yeah, I'm not sure if you found it on YouTube, but here's the link to the YouTube channel. I should just learn to share stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm stretching my legs, guys. Just gonna chill for a little bit. Ah, but damn, it's already 2 my time. And this is pretty straightforward. I should just let summer play. It is summertime, my boys. I just wish I could do more sometimes. But I'll eat those words in 2 days. I should fix the hero. He needs to be raiding, right? He's home. Uh, I don't think we can hit stuff like that. Okay, this is fairly close. But yeah, I can be fairly repetitive sometimes when people come into the stream while I've just gone over something. But I like that you guys are asking questions, and we actually managed to go over a lot of weird stuff today. I did not really expect us to be talking about artifacts. I think it's something we will talk more about when we get closer. Right now, it's still just account development and preparation. Um, it's about getting some stuff done, some development done, and we still have a long way to go, to be honest. Um, I think I'll just put on this party and Like, I really want to just be simming slowly and stuff like that, but we need this done. We need those 19s done. And then after that, we can really slow sim stuff. We can push all our resources input to some big NPCs in the Death Towns and Hammer and really even out things a bit more. Uh, so we don't burn as much gold. So it's gonna be way more chill. Probably not the best thing to build that field when the next goal is getting a party on with these amount of resources. It's probably not gonna work out that well for us. But let's see what we have left. Did we have any resources in the cap? Yeah, there's a bunch. Maybe we got a little on the hero too. Boom. Right. And actually, with all of this, we have enough for a party. So we can get that going. We don't want to boost it to 16. That's a little extravagant right now. We just want to complete some infrastructure. Hey, Crisimato. We are negative because I'm a negative person and everything is just not good enough, and especially our unit count in the spawn. We are just again, it's its own entity, so it's been like that since day two, pretty much. So you just rush up that production, you start finishing infrastructure. We rated, so we had 1,000 slaves at release on day, what is it, 3, when we come out of BP. So just started raiding with those and chilling, and now we're just micro raiding still, and it's the primary town we have defense in, but helps the alliance in center. Some of it is out on perm dev. Some of it is just mainly raiding or on standby. So, and then we trade a lot from our spawn. We set up trades 10,000 for 19,000 crop. So we're never gonna be running out of crop. So it just keeps on filling up, and then we NPC into resources, trade it away for more grain, or just build more units or build stuff we need. It's gotten built up pretty good. Got waterworks up, town hall 16. It has some decent production. At any time, we could just take down the smithy and build another granary, but it hasn't really been that necessary so far. But yeah, that's our spawn, and that's why it's negative. And you want units. A good amount of units in a spawn is 50k phalanx, perhaps. Or now we're just doing a combo of Anhorgad and slaves. But they will find a good fight someday. Um, keep sim in here. We're yeah, boom. And we can have a party, and just for good old sakes, we could just place stuff we need. We need a hero mansion too, just to take 125%. That's a military building, Fnook. So you build your army because you send resources from every village? Yes. Like 14 villages, resources for one big party. Well, to summarize it, yes. You use all the resources on your account to do different things at different stages. You can check out all the videos about how we develop our resource production throughout the game. But in reality, and for simplicity's sake, yes, you just build a lot of armies and push that into one main place. And again, are you just starting out doing things simple? Yes, you can build a capital hammer in your capital. It requires a few buildings, which is not that amazing to have because you have barracks, stable, tournament square, workshop, um, and again, you can't build grades in your capital, and then a hospital you need and stuff like that. So it takes a lot of space away from being able to build up your fields high and stuff like that. So often you move out the hammer so you can also build with grades and place that in a secondary town. That also means you need to defend another location primarily and stuff like that. But yes, then you boost all your resources into that hammer and get those queues running far. We don't have long queues right now, but so be it. Um, Gotta fix that slowly. Um, my duel will take care of that, but otherwise, so you just build up some capacity. You can store resources in your supporters when you're offline, and then boost it into whatever town you want to push it into. If you need so much space in the capital, you can only build like 2, 3 warehouses. That's right. Well, yeah. In if you're making a cap hammer, you limit yourself in regards to capacity for warehouses and granaries. And again, do you want the town hall so you can party? Do you have 3 chiefs in your hammer in the capital? That's another palace that you can't remove. And do you want the trade office so you can actually move the resources out of the capital and stuff like that? It gives a lot of issues. So it's good to not run production buildings in your capital. However, if you just want some safe defense early game and stuff like that, you can push up a barrack to level 20 and just put a ton of units over, and then you can remove it again, or you can have it there for the entire game. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, because then late game you can have one barrack, you can have the smithy upgrades for it, you can take down the smithy, just have the barracks there. Then when you have grades from a storage artifact, you can have that, build everything up, and then you can just leave one spot open for a tournament square. Then you have suddenly 100k movable phalanx from your capital that you can just send out very easily, and then still have a lot of death towns all over your account. But yeah, there's different ways to build things, and just keep things simple for yourself in the beginning, so you can easily build defense in a capital. But yeah. Ah, you're Simolotov. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I actually highlighted you earlier when somebody do people write you questions? And yes, you were like a prime example of. But now I kind of know your online times, man. You should be careful. Um, but I actually thought you. But then every day you wake up, then you get a new video from me. But so that's nice too, I guess. But it's nice to have you here. Yeah, well, we're not here to erase anybody. We're also the kind of guys that just, are you AFK? You know, then we're rating you. But if you're not AFK, just please write us so we can remove you from the farm list. The only people we kill are people close because we don't like having neighbors. Um, and I like every player has his hammer in the first village, not 15C or 9C. Well, that's the thing. Like we're just running defense in our spawn, but you could easily be running a hammer in your spawn instead. Um, so a lot of people have spawn hammers. They're great for taking uniques that are spawn around spawn area. Um, and you wanna, yeah, be able to attack people in center, and it's close to a lot of the farms early game, so you can really build up a big hammer with some good rating from it. So always use your spawn. Like some people just build up their spawn and then they move countryside and never look back, and their spawn stays at 300 pub and they're like, please kill me or chief me, or it's just silly when you could have had a town producing so much CP for you and building all the defense in the world that you can utilize for different elements within the game. So, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It is getting late, and I see I make some people go to sleep, and then other people come into the stream. It's nice to see that there's still some traction and stuff going on, but I think I'm going coming to that end of the line where I'm a little tired. I have somebody who can take over, and I managed to catch you and have you here, Simo. That's pretty nice. Um, so you got some questions answered. So you will come by again. Otherwise, leave me a message, and at least maybe that could be a topic to talk about at some point. Yeah, yeah, big time, Blaze, big time. But no, it's going slow and steady, but I like it. It's a little hobby, so it's good. But yes, right now Summer's gonna take over. She is gonna finish '04 at least with granaries. She is gonna boost some hammer and remake the parties. Those three key elements would be good. And then I can take over and build 19s tomorrow, and we could start that show. But now I will get some shut eye. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for all the new followings. Uh, Thanks for keeping this a lively chat and some good fun. After artifacts, will you max crop fields? No, we will just go for 20s, I believe. Keep things simple. Keep things easy. Just push them from 19 to 20, and otherwise have a nice NPC spot in the capital with a lot of grades. We're also going to build grades in all the dev towns. So the account will be super manageable and super chill. So see you, Dean. See you, Blaze. See you, Bovieka. And everybody out there. Until next time. Bye.